Holy crap, a nuke is launching right next to my base. Someone's getting nuked and it just launched off literally right next to my base. That was quite crazy. I didn't realize that there was a silo that close. So there goes the nuke, and it's gonna go land over in Morgantown, apparently. Okay, that's interesting. So, today we're back in the game because I promised you that I was going to bring you a resource video where I was going to showcase some different resource locations. And the reason why I thought this was appropriate was because I just built my base, and due to the bug where some of your stuff doesn't come back when you scrap it, I was in need of finding different resources. And so I had to go to a couple different locations that I know of to get certain things that I needed, such as wood and waste acid to break things down, copper, aluminum, things like that. And so I'm going to showcase those things in today's video, and this is going to be part 1 of my resource guide video series for Fallout. So stay tuned for other ones. Click that notification bell if you guys are subscribed, and that way you'll be notified of when I come out with new things. And so I'm going to try to showcase the different areas and show you why I think these areas that I'm going to go to are the best for these things, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and let's get right in the action. Alright, so probably the best spot in game, in my opinion, for waste acid and for wood is Hemlock Holes. And you might be like, why wood here? And I'll talk about that here in a second. But waste acid is, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say that anymore because I'm afraid YouTube is going to demonetize me because I say that word weird and it's hard for me to say, okay? But the reason why this is such a nice area is because there are several deposits here of this stuff, and you can just find it here on the ground, these blue nice glowing veins, and there's 3 of them here. And so the reason why this is so nice is because you can easily, well, you could set up an extractor here like somebody did, or you could just loot the deposits, and then you could just server hop and come back. But before you do that, make sure you come down into the actual toxic area and kill the Grafton monster that's down here, because the Grafton monster can have some on it as well. And check the vertibird for the snallygaster, because that can also have some on it. So go ahead and kill this thing, and I think they can have anywhere from 4 to 10 on them, maybe? Caps, cocktails, 5 on them there. So, and then, like I said, check over here, because there's, like I said, snallygasters that can spawn over here, and they can also have, I think they can have waste acid. Pretty sure they can. This gun, I'm going to talk about why this thing's OP, but I'm also going to talk about why it's so not as good in, well, I don't know. It's debatable. In the next video, yeah, they can have it too. So make sure to check both of these spots for those things, and then you can just server hop and do the same thing over and over again. Now, the reason why you want to get this is obviously because you can use this to break down your ores. And so if you're building your base and you're coming across a bunch of different ore locations that you're going to get for, you know, whatever you're building in your base, like light poles or statues for copper, aluminum for all your crafting things or whatever, you're going to need to break that down if you're getting ores. Now, the reason why this area is good for wood is because of all of the, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of scraps of wood in this area. No, I'm not even joking. All of these down trees. And some people have said there are better locations for wood. I disagree. This area has got to be the best area for wood. And make sure you check these types of trees too, because these types of trees are technically broken. Not every type of tree is like that. Like this, you can't get logs from. Yeah, I don't think you can get it from this. But check those ones that are half broken, because those are going to have wood scraps. And so, if you know of a better spot than this, go ahead and leave it. But I'm assuming this is the best spot that I have found for wood, and the fact that you can get both of those things together in the same area is really good. And so just go around and gather your wood scraps, because there's literally, I'm going to guess, hundreds worth of wood in this area, and all you got to do is just walk around and you're going to find stuff as you go about. And so This area, Hemlock Holes, is great for both of those things, and so all you have to do to get more is just server hop and then do all this same stuff again. I mean, it's pretty crazy how much wood you can find here. And so wood and acid, this area is great for both of those things. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about the next thing that I wanted to feature in this video. Okay, so probably one of the best spots, I think, for copper is this lighthouse. It seems so obscure, but right here by Fallout 76, there is the Landview Lighthouse. And I'm going to talk about another area, too, that's very good and super easy to get ore from, like ridiculously easy. But this area is really good for one reason and one reason alone. These things, the Lighthouse Souvenir. Each one of these is, I think, two copper, and there's a bunch of them here. And so you can grab these. And then I think there's, I don't think you can grab this last one actually. Maybe you can. Yeah, you can. And then there's also some stuff in the house that you can grab as well, like light bulb stuff or whatever, like the lampshades or whatever. But those things are what you want to come here for. Now the next spot that I think is really, it's not like the best, but it's pretty quick, and this is the reason why I come here to get copper. And it's just because you can cycle through real quick and just server hop, since it's a central location. Same thing with the lighthouse. You can just server hop these locations if you want to get copper. I'm sure there's other areas that are probably maybe have more ore or something like that, but in my opinion, since you can server hop and you're in the same general location, you can just do this really easily, very quickly. And the ore veins give you quite a bit. I mean, I probably racked up, I don't know, like 40 without much effort. So what you want to do, so here's the station right here. Just come right over here to this little rock outcropping, and there's 3 ores right here. So there's one right here, some veins, and you know, you can gather those veins that way, and then you can go and break those down. So there you go. Just gather some copper ore and then go break those down. So then generally what I do is I just run into White Springs and then go all the way down to the room with all the benches in it. It's right here, and then just break it all down. Now I think I got 28 or something like that, because then you can easily just hop out to the station and whatnot. So this is why you need the waste acid, so you can go here and just break all this down. And so we're gonna break this down, and we're gonna get some copper ore as a result, or copper scrap I should say, and just break all this down, and that's gonna get us what we're looking for. And then you want to do that to other things too, you can, obviously. So then what I generally do is I just check the actual dude here, because he can sell some bulk stuff, and I think I might actually have already bought everything that I had from before from him. So check the vendor too. You know, they can have, I don't know, like 30 or something like that, 30 copper or whatever that you need to find. And so whatever you need, I mean, just check the vendors. And then also, I think the station vendor at Watogu can have some pretty good stuff too. All right, so I want to keep this video somewhat short, and so I'm not going to do a ton of them, because like I said, the point of these guide videos is for reference for you, so that you can, you know, you can like come back to them and like you know which ones to look for. And so if I like list all of them out in the description or something like that, all the different resources, obviously that's going to be a mess to sort through. And so keeping it short and sweet, you know, people can go, oh, this is at 4 minutes or whatever, or you can write it down, then you can have reference to that later. So the next thing that we'll talk about is aluminum. Now aluminum is really readily available at the ski resorts. It's probably like the best aluminum farm. I think most people know this already, but if you are new to the game and you don't know this, go to the ski resort by Top of the World, and you're going to be collecting the ski poles and whatnot. And you can also get wood from the actual skis. So you need to clear out all the super mutants. There's quite a bit here, and so you'll have to clear out all those guys. I guess you could sneak through if you really need to, but they have some pretty good stuff, and especially like, you know, getting like assault rifles and stuff can get you some good moolah. And so I mean, it could be worth, you know, killing them when you come here. All right, so there's a couple different ones. There's a couple different like racks kind of laying around. So there's some wooden skis here. Like I said, you can take those for. I blew everything up, and so I hope I can find everything. There's like I think there's composite skis. Yeah, there's composite skis or wooden skis. There's all like all what you're looking for are these little ski poles, basically though. And so then there's also a bench nearby, and so you can obviously run it to the bench and break it down there if you want to. But basically, what you're going to be doing is just hopping back and forth from these different. This is the only problem with using explosive things, is you blow everything up. And this, man, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this shotgun. It's really good, but it also has some issues, and I'll talk about it in the next video. But it at first glance it seems super freaking OP, but at longer range I can't manage this as well as I could manage the first one. So yeah, this one, like I said, this is what you're gonna do. You're just looking for these ski poles, because this is all aluminum right here, and then you might as well just take the other skis too, because that's gonna give you, I think, fiberglass and wood as well. And I think there's a couple more over here, and then there's some over on the right side too. And so this is all you need to do. This is why it's a good location, because there's tons and tons of stuff here. I don't think that one has anything, and there's one right here. And so yeah, that's what you're looking for. That's the point of this area. Really good for aluminum. All right, so let's break these down and see how much you get from this. So just go ahead and we'll scrap all that. So we get 8 leather, 8 fiberglass, some glass, 12 copper, 26 aluminum, and 2 oil. So that's a decent amount. And so, you know, you just do that a few times and you're gonna be set. And so that's pretty much it in terms of like getting the. I had one more composite in there. They're not listed underneath junk. So yeah, so that's it. I think that's gonna be it for the video in terms of like everything that I wanted to cover. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of these videos. If you want to see, like I said, if you want to see another video of is that on? Yeah, it's on. If you want to see another video for the resource guide, I'm gonna try to bring it relatively soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.